Hey guys, Cruel Blind Wave. I'm Eric.
I'm Calvin.
Aaron.
And we're back with the Rings of Power. Calvin, you haven't been here for 2 weeks.
Yep.
You watched 2 episodes on your own?
Yep.
What'd you think?
I really like them.
Yeah?
Yep.
So let's see, episode 4, we would have had the stranger interact with someone.
Yes.
Mr. Tom.
Mr. Tom.
Bombadil.
Yep.
And we also had an interaction with Entwives.
Yes.
And Barrow Down and a lot of stuff that was cut out of the Fellowship of the Ring book for the movie adaptation, but we got it in here. After that, in the other episode, what happened last episode? Episode 5.
Last episode, we had some more dwarf happenings and more discussions about like making rings and not.
Yeah.
And
Durin the Third has his ring, and he's using it to find rockcraft or whatever.
Yeah.
In the stone.
Stonecraft.
But it also seems to be making him very greedy and putting taxes on other dwarves and
something that was a gift to him, he is now not offering freely.
No.
Imposing a 50% tax on
half
the
of everything you mine. If you take the ring, goes to him. For every coin spent, a coin goes to the king.
Yeah.
A lot of bad things.
It's pretty greedy.
Yep.
And then his son has sworn to never wear a ring, which I think was the subject of our poll.
I believe so. So yeah, the poll was, will Durin the Younger ever wear a ring of power? We had 11% of people said, I read the source material. 34% said he will never wear the ring, and 54% says he will wear one. Let's see what some people were saying. You know what they say, if you like it, you should put a ring on it. So does he like himself? Can he deny himself that pleasure? I don't know. Aaron?
His father seems to love him again now.
Because I don't want him to. I want him to be stronger than his dad. I hope he doesn't because Disa would leave him and my heart would be broken. Fun fact I learned today. This has nothing to do with the poll, but it is kind of fun. Tolkien died in 1973. 1 ring for Sauron, 9 rings for men, 7 for dwarves, 3 for elves. You know, Aaron? Do you think he was killed? So that fun fact would be here?
No.
No, okay.
No.
And then actually did answer as for the question, I think Durin is already seeing the negative effects and we'll see what it does to his father and thus never wear one himself.
Well, that could be what happens. We'll have to only find out, I guess, by hitting that thing. Well, I guess we won't find out. Good.
Killed them without looking at them.
You can hear real well.
What pride is woven in your inmost self? That you resist my hand.
Damn.
A lot of failed attempts, huh?
Yeah.
You are the Lord of Eregion. You have responsibilities.
Yes, and my greatest responsibility is to the rings.
Until the 9 are complete.
Nothing else matters.
Very well then. As you wish.
Keeps him isolated while thinking it's his idea.
Washed up this morning. He appeared to be carrying a message.
Bitch.
Bury him.
Bitch talk? What did it say?
This is from Adar, right?
Yeah.
My lord, the carving on the body. What did it say?
Bitch talk.
Bitch talk.
Where is he?
Where is he?
It is not his lies which must be extinguished. It is him. And I can help you do it.
Oh, I am an army.
Destroy Sauron.
What help could you possibly provide, Orc?
Uruk.
Oh, it's his stabby crown. Pretend you're gonna put it on him, then flip it over. He'll never see it coming again.
I was told.
There are many stories of what happened after the seal Miriel got pried from its sittings. And I was the one who used its power to slay him.
I didn't realize it was Morgoth's crown.
Yeah.
If what you say is true.
It's cool.
You didn't realize that?
No, man. Damn.
These hideous breaches of law warrant a sentence of death. Given his many years of faithful service to our kingdom, it is the judgment of this court that the accused be set free. Set free, provided, of course, he renounces his crimes and pledges his loyalty to Numenor's true ruler.
Me.
I love that guy's face.
Elendil, son of Amandil, do you renounce your crimes?
Well, you've heard him talk before. He's a little slime ball.
And do you accept Ar-Pharazôn as Numenor's true king?
I do not. I do not.
Perhaps we should let the Valar decide his fate. If the faithful wish to live by the old traditions, they ought to die by them as well.
It's like a battle to the... What the heck?
Yeah, we know of that thing.
You gotta fight the creature in the... What is happening?
Visions. Snoring? Who's snoring?
Dark Wizard found his staff. And now, the time has come for you to find yours.
Which one is it?
You'll find your true staff only when the vision of your heart is single to the service of the secret fire.
Unless I find her soon, she will die. Both of them will die.
Many that die deserve life. Some that live deserve death. Who are you to give it to them?
Once I know that she's safe, I could return to you.
No. You cannot.
You summoned me, father.
No. He did.
I see the Seven is serving you well.
We need more.
And we need it now. How much shall I offer you?
There's nothing to discuss. I've already decided.
And?
The answer is no. Please.
Wow.
My regrets to Lord Celebrimbor.
He's greedy.
Wants to keep his... Oh! What does that?
War is coming to Middle-earth. We can name our price.
Yeah, he wants to ask for more.
Take off the ring.
I will not. Belongs to me.
No. You belong to it.
I have nothing to prove to you, boy.
Russell! Like, oh man, what a hit!
Yeah.
There is some power in that ring, huh?
Well, he was digging awful hard.
That is the name
last
of the show.
episode.
After everything this family has lost, I cannot lose you two.
But you did this!
Yeah.
Maybe you should
How is it so different that a corrupt man is using the Palantir instead of a good queen?
I guess they don't know, right?
Swallow your pride.
At least her name was connected to Palantir.
Then there are no words left for us to speak.
She's like, he's just so prideful he won't give it up kind of thing.
Yeah. No, it's the right thing to do. Because he's a fucking tyrant.
Well, does she know what happened there in the shrine?
So I knelt before him. And I begged, with my tongue to the dust, for the chance to go to her.
Oh, brought the queen.
I know you are this kingdom's true heir. I cannot deny that knowledge.
Were I to do so, I would cease to be the man you wish to save.
What if you're wrong?
And I would rather die with a heart that is whole than live with one broken by cowardice.
Go beat the sea worm.
Why?
And then what are they gonna do?
Ride it.
There's at least one.
Dieter? Is that meant to frighten us off?
Cave bats.
Goodness.
Big ass bats.
Yeah, they are.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so triggered. I want to summon another bat, you know?
It'd be crazy if, like, the chittering on the screen is what called the last bat, right?
I love you.
They'll be back. And there'll be more of them.
Greater numbers.
They will be ready.
We've seen a little bit of everything in this episode.
Mm-hmm.
Little elves, little dwarves, little hobbits, little humans.
Release him!
Miriel?
Given that his crime was committed in my name.
No.
I have the right to face the Valar's judgment in his place.
No.
No. That's...
Oh man, there's no... I was like, maybe he can live, but I don't think she
Maybe the way to beat the sea snake is to not see it. Or something, I don't know.
It's not a no-see snake.
You don't know. His vision's based on...
A no-see snake?
Yeah.
Perception.
That's not... That doesn't even work. You can only see through your eyes.
Yeah.
I can only see. Oh my god.
You know that feeling of like, am I being watched? Like that's all the only way you can see. Man, I would be further up the hill. How big is this thing?
It's the thing that took the chunks of boat.
It is the same thing?
Is it the same thing?
I'm guessing, yeah.
Oh, you're guessing or it is?
It looked like it in the painting.
It looked different, I thought, but it might be the same thing. I thought it had more tentacles. I don't remember tentacles in the last. Did the last thing have tentacles?
It had like catfish whiskers.
I just can't even see what's happening. It's just sitting there waiting.
Is it here? Is it scary? Ah, it's here. It's scary.
Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Oh my gosh, that's not the same thing, Cal. That's not it.
Nah.
Oh, don't either.
This is not a good spectator sport.
No, right?
It's not a sport.
The Valar have deemed her
alive.
Ah, that'd be great if just he was
innocent.
Nice.
Ah,
Man,
that
these
hurt.
rocks can hurt so
Throw it up
bad.
there,
Yeah.
Any of that?
Hell yeah, Miriel. But yeah, this might not bode well for the king.
Right.
Right? Even the sea gave her back.
The literal, like, god angels said, no, she's good. Keep doing what she's doing.
A god eagle said he was good.
Is that a god eagle? They're the sea, not the air.
He saw you.
As we speak, Elrond hastens from Lindon with an army of elves and Nenya, my ring.
She named it?
I see.
You and I will eradicate all trace of Sauron from this world, never to return.
And what
Yes.
then?
Good.
Did you really think I would attempt to challenge the might of Sauron with a single legion?
a lot of dudes coming out of the woodwork.
It's like when they lit the things of Gondor, right? Did they do that? Or was it just horns?
The beacons.
Beacons are lit? Yeah, that's it. I don't think you're gonna get your rings done, man. Maybe we never get 9 rings.
Maybe.
You know, we talking about this being altered timeline kind of stuff, you know?
I assure you, I have the affairs of the city well in hand. I shall decide that for myself. You belong in here, my friend. I've had quite enough of you telling me where I belong!
Yes! Stab him!
Unhand me, friend.
We still have 9 rings to forge.
Is this what he wants? I don't know.
Oh man, he just cast a
He made
9th
it look
level
like
spell.
everything's fine.
Yep. He went into his mind.
Damn.
Those are probably orcs dancing around with torches and shit.
Heads.
Yeah.
I have been to Khazad Dûm.
Mithril ore.
Did you steal some?
Refined to a powder by Narvi himself. Use it, my friend. Best Feanor. Best yourself.
Best Feanor.
The ego in that.
Cut to see what everyone really looks like.
It's casual, right? Did he really just get his own army with Adar, or?
Catapults! Launch some orcs over the wall, hurry!
I can see a thieves.
You shoot them out of cannon?
Yeah.
Sheesh. Sheesh.
Yeah, man.
Starts.
Dude, his moment of like, I don't know, focusing and turning everything outside into like bright, happy, like, oh, write a poem, you know?
Yeah.
Like, holy cow.
Yeah. No, I really like the way that the actor's pulling off the performance too.
So subtle and understated.
And with him being Halbrand last season, you know, when we got to the Sauron part, I'm like, okay, we'll see what he can do. But I'm loving it this season.
Yeah.
You know?
He's a whole new character this time,
Yeah.
right? Like
I mean, he literally is a different species.
Yeah. He's
an elf here.
I mean,
not
he's
a
remade
man.
himself.
Yeah.
So many times he can just be whatever he needs to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm glad that we're actually able to, like, I feel like the first couple episodes is a little more subtle that Celebrimbor is being influenced magically, and this one is a lot more heavy-handed. No, that is what's happening.
There's definitely an influence right there of him
Yeah.
being manipulated, you know? Like, he's using magic to give him an entirely different viewpoint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he kicks everyone else out.
Yeah.
Tells them all that he's going to take care of the city. Tells him he's taking care of the city.
The idea that Sauron was killed with Morgoth's crown is interesting. I like that. I think it's pretty cool.
Why is
and
it-
they still
why is it
have
interesting?
There. It's the
It's a
it's the
powerful
crown of
thing.
his master. You
Yeah.
know, it means that I can believe that thing has the power to kill a Maiar.
But
or close to kill a Maiar.
But it didn't too. So like, is that
It might not be possible to kill Maiar. I don't know.
The stuff with King Durin makes me frustrated.
Yeah.
Oh, show makes me frustrated.
Yeah. It's like episode 3.
Nice.
I keep saying.
That's what prequels do.
No, not all the prequels.
A lot of prequels have a hey,
The inevitability of it is the frustrating part.
But I mean, we're also seeing stuff that I never knew about. I mean, Tom Bombadil's training Gandalf, you know, on ways of wizards. That's interesting.
Talking about the secret flame and
kinda.
everything.
He's just like
It's enough.
Well,
It's more.
It's
more
like,
than anybody else.
It's like Yoda when like he talks to Luke and he's like, "Well, here's some stuff," and he's like, "What do I do with this?" Like, whatever you do.
Sure. Great.
You got 2 roads. Take one.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
you can never come back to this again.
He's guiding him and he's giving him advice and he's saying like, this test that you took, you failed this one. So, however you did that one, that's not the correct way. So he is giving him some answers. It's just not like, here's the answer sheet.
I mean, he also taught him a lesson that we will one day hear Gandalf teach to Frodo.
Yeah.
Right?
Many of those who die deserve life, and many of those who live deserve to die. Are you the one that's going to do it?
Can you give that to them, Frodo? Yeah.
The King Durin, and then seeing like Disa and Durin like trying to stop them from digging. Like, I'm curious to see how that plays out, because like I get her point. Like, if you can prove that, like, look, the king is doing this against his own son, when like here's what the rules were, here's what he's saying to do, it puts us all in danger. Can they all like overthrow him?
Yeah.
And then what happens then? You know?
Yeah. I mean, you know, to dispute his rule, like the Durins are meant to be like a reincarnation of the best dwarf ruler, Durin, the first, you know, but to go against, I mean, the next Durin in line, who you previously had taken their princehood away, you know, like there's got to be a lot of like dwarven politics in there, like, what the hell's going on? You know?
Yeah.
What's
But,
guy
like,
think he's doing to himself?
But the thing about like, you know, it's my ring. Like
my
what do you say? It's like I control it, or
it belongs to me.
And I think it's the other way around.
You belong to it. I love that line.
Prove otherwise.
Yeah.
If it is otherwise, then prove it.
And there's just all the gold everywhere.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how much does he get to when it's like, now I need something more? Like, when is there like, well, now the gold's not enough. And it's not just I want more gold, I want what's more than gold, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. But Durin's breakdown saying that he can still, like, I can still see him in there. He's lost and far away, but he's still there. It's sad.
Yeah.
How did he get the Mithril? Did he steal it while he was there, or
he said that the one, you know, the one dude that gave it to him,
the dig master?
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think anything bad happened to that guy. I hope not. I like that guy.
Well, we saw him afterwards with
We
Disa
did.
in the cave, so I think he was just
he might have
manipulated.
Just, yeah, he just got glamored.
Glamored.
And
then the sea worm was cool.
The sea worm was interesting. Yeah, the it's the second like.
It's like a kraken almost.
Yeah, like the Numenorians like looking to these like beast of power for guidance.
What's the Valar?
The Valar are the thing, like they're that's where they're the angels.
Yeah.
They're in heaven.
Okay, because like Numenor was talking about like the Valar deem her innocent, and like it was like, okay, well, like the gods decided this, but then later on, like on the elven side, it's like you need to do this for more than just the Valar or whatever he said. And I'm like, oh, so the elves also have the same thing that the people have.
Morgoth was a Valar that sang his own tune. Like the god pretty much made these beings that sing things into creation. They're the Valar, and so they kind of were like lesser gods from that one above all. But yeah, and then Morgoth started singing his own tune, and even Elil, I think is how you say his name, the dwarven god, kind of like created them. A-U-L-E, I don't know how they say it.
Aule.
Yeah.
The okay.
So it's pretty much, it's a way of saying let the gods decide with the Valar. That's where, you know, like in Lord of the Rings, when Gandalf and Pippin are talking during the attack on Minas Tirith, and Gandalf talks about like, hey, when you die, you get to go to this like far off green country, far to the west. That's where the Valar live. So it's pretty much heaven. That's where they live. But you can walk there or sail there if you want to. And then that's where
the elves were going.
And that's where that's where the elves are going.
Like,
That's,
no, I'm jumping out.
And that's where Frodo eventually goes to live with the Valar.
Galadriel named her ring.
Yes, she did.
Are all the rings named?
I know
Or
the
just, like,
three elven rings are.
Or just like naming like your car or your weapon, you know, like one of those kind of things.
I'm not exactly sure. I mean, I don't think that like Celebrimbor was like, this one's this.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
I don't think he had like litter names for them.
I don't think so.
Just waiting for like the, you got Nenya? Like,
Yeah.
none your business.
None your business. Bitch talk.
It's kind of what it looked like on him. It looked like it almost said talk, but like I couldn't see all the top, and I couldn't see all of the bottom on the right side either. I don't know what this is. Bitch talk. Yeah, and then just kind of talks with the Hobbit side, the Harfoots and stuff of like what they're gonna do and what their solution should be. We didn't get a ton of time with them.
Not a ton.
And Arendir showed up for a little bit, and most of his seemed like some of the orcs leaving, being like, "I'm not gonna get into this mess. I'm you know, chasing a ghost."
Yeah.
So it seemed like they were abandoning the war.
Yeah.
But he's been on the track of that big destruction that the trees were mad about anyway.
Yeah.
So he's gonna be getting over there to Eregion.
Eregion. I mean, that seems to be where this giant battle is about ready to be fought.
I wonder if Elrond and his Linden elves will make it.
Yeah, right. They should be on their way.
Yeah, but it's a long, like, route, and the bridge is out. Right?
Yeah.
But they killed those ghost people.
Yeah. I wonder, do you think Sauron, like, had to walk to Khazad-dûm? Or, like, do you think that he just, like, rides?
I don't know how it works. Maybe can he ride the...
I'm saying, like, you know, they are, like, keeping, you know, people away from and almost besieging the city, but he went to Khazad-dûm
get past
and
the
back,
orcs,
you know?
Right?
I mean,
you can go across country, you know, to avoid
Sure.
roads and stuff like that. It's just funny to think about him, like...
He's powerful enough to...
you know, like, mile 20 of that day, you know,
sure.
like, oh, God, you know?
If he's powerful enough to cast a spell that powerful and stuff like that, I mean, he could probably just fly there.
Maybe. I just was curious. Like, I wonder if he has, like, do people go with him? Like, does he have, like, a crew, you know? Anyway, I mean, travel and TV show, I mean, you know.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah. I mean, it happens. It's not going to be like in Lord of the Rings where it literally takes 3 movies to get there. So,
Sure.
Yeah.
Long way.
Yep, very long way. But yeah, Hail Tar, Miriel, Queen of the Sea, I guess. Does that mean, do we have 2 rulers, or is like everybody like, okay, yeah, she's queen again, no king?
Yeah, I think they're deciding like, oh, yeah.
Giant squid beats the opinion of giant eagle.
Yeah.
I think it should. They're the people of the sea kind of thing,
Yeah,
right? They're
yeah.
Numenorians or whatever, however you say it. Like,
Well, they are. Seabirds are a big thing for them. But yes.
it wasn't an osprey, it was an eagle.
You're right.
See?
You're right.
I don't know. I hope that she's just queen and they stopped listening to that guy. But then he looked at the Palantir and then it showed him what's his name? Halbrand?
Halbrand. Sauron.
Mm-hmm.
Anatar, Lord of Gifts.
No, but it showed him Halbrand.
Specifically. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So I was wondering like what that meant, or does he know what it means? Or what knowledge of Halbrand did it give him kind of thing?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Because that might be one of the things where it's like maybe he's more likely to listen to Halbrand than it is like Celebrimbor is more likely to listen to an elf guy.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Than he is to like Halbrand. Just the way they look at each other.
Yeah, I get
different
you.
species and stuff. So
Yeah.
like they don't seem to like elves.
No.
So I don't
well,
think he
jealous,
would,
but yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he'd listen to an elf as much as he would like Halbrand, this king from the other land or something.
Yeah.
Right? That's
Gotcha.
kind of what he was pretending to be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The Southlands.
They often call the elven immortality is the gift of the Valar.
Mm-hmm.
That's another Valar thing that we've heard a bunch. But yeah, they're jealous of it. They would like that.
Yeah, because the elves, for their favor for like helping them, they're like, hey, you get this island and get a little bit longer life and stuff like that.
Yeah. All right, we need a poll for this episode.
Guys, poll for this week with a stranger looking for his staff. He was told by Tom that he's on a choice on his paths. It seems like he can go get his staff and find that, which seems to be important, and connect his heart to the secret flame or whatnot. Or he can go back and help Nori, who had a vision of that he's certain is going to die. Which route do you think he's going to go? And our options will have both those, and also probably a book knowledge thing, because some people may know book stuff. I don't.
Book stuff. What are you gonna say?
Nori.
I said that.
What'd you?
Thank you so much for watching this week's Rings of Power. Next week, we're probably gonna have a bit of a tussle. So make sure if you want to check out the reaction to that battle, you subscribe right now.
A tussle?
A tussle.
Tussling!
More tussling. Every day I'm tussling. Every day I'm tussling.